Hey, welcome to the platform, a thought provoking platform, an atmosphere designed to be authentic and real without condemnation and judgment. Here so that we can talk and expound upon our journeys that make us who we are as people. Hey, welcome to Let's Talk. All right, let's get it together. Enjoy the episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Let's Talk. I'm your host, Shelby Scott. Hey, so good to talk to you again. Hey, this episode is going to be a lot of fun for me. You can tell I'm chuckling already because it involves a topic, a subject matter that I think should be dealt with. And it's something we all do at times. But I think a lot of people, in most cases, overreach and they do it a little bit too much. And that's gossip. Gossip. Everybody is gossiping everywhere. Sip, sip, sip. I think the younger folks are talking about sipping the tea and dropping the tea, and you're just gossiping. And so let me add context to the word gossip. Okay. And I like to provide the literal term or the term from the dictionary, and I'll add my 2 cents to it and we'll wrap it up. Okay. So the dictionary describes gossip as being a casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. That is a mouthful, people. It's casual, unconstrained, just loose lips, no boundaries, having a conversation about things that are not typically truthful, not a shred of evidence. And this is so hurtful, people. It can be very damaging when we just participate in gossiping all the time. Now, like I said before, everybody do a little of it. But God dog, it's like eating your favorite food, right? If you eat too much of it, it's going to be a problem. But if you always gossiping, wow. Number one, a gossiper can't be trusted. That's number one. Because as the definition describes it, you just loose lip. You're involving in conversation, just casual conversation, unconstrained. Just running your mouth on things that are not even factual based or not even true. They're unfounded. You're just sitting around running your mouth. And how many of you know this friend that all he or she does is just gossip? I'll share a little story with you. My grandmother used to say, hey, if they bring a bone, they got to carry a bone. So if somebody's running to you and that's all your relationship is based on is gossiping, then it's not much of a foundation there in terms of building a relationship that is meaningful. I can tell you that right now. Because if you're a gossiper, then you have other character flaws that are not really conducive to building a healthy relationship anyway. Because number one, gossiping, you just talking a bunch of unfounded he say, she say. It's nothing to it. You're not building any meaningful relationships there. And then what you're talking about can be very damaging to other people. So if you're a gossiper, then you can't be trusted. And folks, be careful who you're going to call a friend, and just be on the lookout. If they're always gossiping, you can't trust them because they're going to be gossiping about you too. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the subject of somebody gossiping, and probably that same person that bring you a news, they're going to carry your news. I know you hear it all the time, but it's time for us to really think about this. I talked about friendship another time, but we should be talking about things, expressing ideas and viewpoints that It's going to enhance us as a people, as individuals. We should be talking about how are we going to become a better version of ourselves, even from yesterday. How are we going to advance our goals and objectives as people, as a person, as an individual? How are we going to, something constructive? But to sit around and gossip, one, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's nothing fruitful that's ever going to come from gossiping. And two, hey, you don't want to be an unwilling participant, unaware of you really hurting somebody. Because that's all it's designed to do, is to tear down, not build. I always said the litmus test for me with anyone that I meet or become acquaintance with is, are you going to be that person that talks all the time and not listens? Or you're gonna be a gossiper? You're gonna just be a person that just run your mouth all the time, but really not factual based? Let me share a quote here from Denzel Washington. He says, "Small minds discuss other people. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas." That's what sums it up right there. There's just too much going on in the world, guys. To sit around and, fellas, if you sit around and gossip all the time, something wrong with you. You got too much time on your hands. So if you out there working and contributing to society, and you out there, you got bills to pay, and your husband, your dad, your father, you ain't got time to be gossiping. That's number one. And I don't want to sound like a chauvinist and all of that, but they say women gossip. Like, no, fellas, y'all doing it too. Y'all out there running your mouths. I detest a gossiper. It's a waste of energy. Who can I equate a gossiper to? Who can I equate a gossiper to? I can't even think of, because I just detest it so much. That's the lowest form of communication. That's the second lowest form of communication to me. One, just profanity for no reason. That's the lowest. And then gossiping, that's the second lowest form. Like I said before, don't trust a gossiper. Be on the lookout for them folks that gossip. Oh, we sipping the tea. We sure, whatever. Foolishness. All right. Let's talk. Stop the madness. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Hey fam, show your love. If you love what we're doing here at Let's Talk, we want you to like, comment, or subscribe. We also want you to hit that notification button to be alerted for future videos. Until next time, let's talk.